Hey, today we are going to do one of the most annoying quests in all of Monster Hunter. I'm not even talking about the game, I'm talking about the series. This is a quest that people hear the title of it and get PTSD flashbacks. This is a quest that makes the egg quests look fun. This is the Liver of Legend, and today we'll be completing it. That said, sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy my suffering. I realized that in hindsight, I was talking about how evil the Wyvern Egg acquisition is because I forgot you only need to bring one egg. It's one of the Desert Egg quests in the 4-star missions where you need to bring 2 eggs. Although I do remember there being a Forest and Hills one where you need to bring 2 eggs. That said, this is the Liver of Legend, and I don't have much time, so I need to get this done now. So this person wants to get some livers from the piscine wyverns because they're rare. Well, I guess water wyvern and sand wyvern livers, but even so, he wants livers, and we have to get the livers. Thankfully, we don't have to get the water wyvern lizards, I guess, but then again, if the water wyverns, are the water wyverns and sand wyverns the same thing? In terms of their livers. I wonder if they're classified as the same thing since it's all internal anyway. That said, I actually made a big mistake because I should have made some cool drinks. In this quest, you will need to track down and kill enough sand wyverns to get 3 livers. Now, I believe in the 4-star missions, there is another version of this quest where you need to get 5. I could be wrong, though. It just might be 5 in later games because, the quest in general is easier. And you might think, oh, it's just 3 livers. What are you going to do? Well, the first thing is this is more time than you think. You need a cool drink or you're going to burn to death in the desert. And while you're at it, you might as well munch on them rations because you're going to need all the stamina you can get. Oh, and I also forgot, there's this spot that's glitched where you can just infinitely jump. Because, that's pretty fun. I just got to remember how to even get out of here. Oh, that's right, you have to go under the arch. It's very specific, very funny bug. But that said, these are your targets. And you might think, oh, what are they? Why are they swimming in sand? Well, they're basically sand sharks, and they're known as piscine wyverns. I believe that's their category. And they're called cephalos. And these cephalos are going to be doing this the entire mission. So what you do is you get them to notice you, and then you get them to turn towards you. And once they turn towards you and then sink under the ground, that means they're going to pop up. And then maybe you can hit them. And you have to hurry up and catch up to them, or they'll just jump back into the sand. If they turn towards you, that's good, but it is almost completely RNG. It's very difficult to do it. So you'll get tail smacked by one, and then suddenly it'll jump back in the sand, and you gotta chase it down all over again. What the heck? But like I said, if they turn towards you, that's good, because that means they might sink under the ground. And once they sink under the ground, then you can get in a hit. Oh, also, of course, if their fins hit you, it does damage. I'm actually getting really lucky. It's normally really difficult to get one to just not run away. Of course, if you do enough damage to them, they will pop up above the sand, and they don't have a lot of health, but they have a fair amount. So what you want to do is maintain the perfect amount of distance so that they keep turning towards you and keep attacking, but not get so far away that they get back into the sand. I'm not going to say perfected it. I've gotten really good at it. And thankfully, they both give you 2 carves. And why am I getting streamer luck all of a sudden? Normally, you have to kill at least 7 or 8 of these, at least, per mission in order to get at least 1 liver. But generally, the hardest part is getting one of them to notice you and turn towards you and actually engage you in combat. I'm getting right now what's known as streamer luck, where I just have the luckiest rolls happening to me because, oh, I'm on camera. And, of course, I did speak too soon, because now he's going back into the sand, and I gotta chase him back down. So, what you're gonna have to do is try to kite them, try to get in front of them, and, well, not quite in front of them, because their fin will damage you, but try to get them to notice you, like you're using yourself as bait, and you're going fishing. And then, once they turn towards you, like that one is done, that's actually really good. You need them to turn towards you. Generally, they'll charge, and then they'll do that thing where they sink under the ground. And then they'll do this. And I completely missed. That's okay, because if I can get it to turn towards me, yep, and do that. There we go. Oh my god, I got lucky. If that guy hit me, it probably would have completely messed me up. Oh, Well, I missed. That's okay. So you have to time your attacks, especially the hammer, perfectly, to where right as they pop up out of the sand, then your attack hits them. So right now. There we go. So if you see blood, that's good. Right now. Boom. And generally it takes about 3 hits with the hammer in order for them to pop up out of the ground. Unfortunately, that one charged too far away, so he is just going to run. But I'm already 1/3 of the way through the mission, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. It is generally a good idea to focus down a target, but if you get one to notice you, just stick with the one that noticed you. Just seriously, just stick with the one that noticed you. But obviously, if you can't get one to just notice you and go for you, just try to focus down one target, because again, they do have a fair amount of health. Also, you can listen to sound cues like that one, where they stop, because if they stop, that means they might turn towards you. So what you want them to do is you want them to stop, because once they pause, they're either going to keep moving or turn towards you, and if they turn towards you, you might be able to get a hit in. And if you can get a hit in, you might be able to kill one. And if you kill one, you might be able to carve a liver off of them. And honestly, hopefully, obviously, you can see why this might be such a huge problem, because that's a lot of things that hopefully have to happen based purely on luck and RNG. So this one, it finally turned towards me. So now I can do this and probably messed up my chance. Boom. Yep, messed up my chance. But he's coming back up, so I can do this. So what you don't want is for multiple of them to turn towards you, because they can, like, knock you back and stuff. And that is great that that happened, but he's probably going to jump back into the sand, and he probably messed me up. And, oh, no, good. I got lucky. Generally, if you're too far away, whenever they do the aggro thing, they'll just jump back into the sand. He's going to tell smack. I'm going to try not to get hit by that. And then, oh my god, hi. They also like to jump scare you, because they're absolutely horrifying. Generally, that is the best attack that you want to happen. He might tail smack me now if I didn't stun him, so that's great. Yep, there's the tail smack. And boom. I don't know if he's down or dead. He is dead. Generally, if they flop around, they're down, but if they just stay still whenever they go down, they're dead. I could have sworn they gave you 2 cars, but that might just be in later games, because they're like medium-sized monsters. And I believe you also get medium monster bones from Cephadrons, like the first monster you get it from. I think you might get like a medium monster bone, or maybe 2 from a Kutku. But as you can see, I got a Piscine Fang from that, not a liver, so that was a wasted kill. I mean, their stuff sells for good money, but yeah, it's not a liver. So unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to chase down at least 2 more. Basically, the way you got to think about it is this one, is this monster giving me the item I need? And if the answer is yes, then you're that much closer towards your goal. If the answer is no, well, it equates to a little bit of zinni and some wasted time. Or if you get it knocked out of the carving animation before you can actually carve it, and then the body disappears because you didn't carve it for like 30 seconds or something, then yeah, it's just wasted time, period. Wasted time, wasted sharpness, all that. And I'm over here aimlessly wandering around, so I am going to try to focus down a single one of these guys. Fuck. So he turned towards me, which is good, but I got hit with a fin and stunned. So yeah, screw me, right? Oh, almost forgot. You also got sonic bombs. Generally, you'll want to save your sonic bombs for another quest, which is the big boss version of these guys. But what you can do is, while they are in the ground, you can do this. Bing! And then they come out, and then they flop around, and they can get some free hits in, and then they'll actually stay above ground. Yeah, so this guy is I believe the first one that I started chasing, because he went back into the sand and I had to chase him down. So here is a Piscine Fang. Again, wasted time and a wasted sonic bomb. I can just... There we go. And of course he went straight back into the sand because screw me, right? That's okay, because he is coming up above the ground and I can do this. Alright, and now unfortunately I have to chase him down all over again when he's like 1 or 2 hits away from death. And of course, because I have no more sonic bombs, there really is no way of doing this. I just kind of have to try to bait myself out and hope they hit me. Alright, that's another one down. So far I've killed 4 and I've gotten 1 liver. And thankfully there's 2. So this is what I mean about this quest being annoying and frustrating. I feel like, for lack of a better term, I'm making it look a little bit easy. Also, cool drinks last 10 minutes, so keep that in mind. But it is not easy at all. This is extremely difficult, and if this is your first time doing this quest, just don't. I mean, maybe do it for the memes, do it for the content, whatever else, like I'm doing. But honestly, like, just don't do the quest, because you don't need. You do need to do it in this game to advance to the next rank, because it is a required mission. But any other game where it's just like an optional mission, you'd be better off just ignoring it completely. And right now this guy's too far away, and he's going to jump back into the sand. Yep. But there is another one I heard, I think, and I was wrong. He did not go up into the sand like not into the sand, onto the sand like I thought. So I just got to try to bait one more of these guys out, and hopefully they'll give me another liver. And what's worse is that because I haven't been preparing properly, which I'll be doing plenty of grinding on the next episode, so you'll see what preparation really looks like. I don't have any well-done steaks to kind of get my stamina up. Yeah, that was really unlucky that he did 2 of the double tail swings in a row. But thankfully, I was able to stun him out of doing it again. Otherwise, I would have got hit. Oh. See, and that's what I mean. You gotta be careful with your positioning, because if I was unlucky, he would have jumped back into the sand. But now he just keeps spamming that, and that is exactly what I need, because it's literally the easiest move to dodge. Thankfully, I didn't get knocked back by that, and that is 3 piss sign livers. So you know what? Screw this quest, screw this map, screw this heat, screw these guys, and honestly, screw all the 3-star quests while we're at it. I am getting out of here. Yeah, as a frame of reference, normally this quest takes me anywhere from 25 to 45 minutes. It is very frustrating. So, I want to take a nap here and pretend this was all a dream. Excuse me if I sound a little funny. I'm eating a burrito right now, but I actually got a medium monster bone from the rewards. So, yeah, usually the missions after the Kutku, so ones with the Cephalos and the Cephadrome, that's usually the best ways to get medium monster bones. But, once again, I got extreme streamer's luck in this mission. So, I'm going to double check real quick before we end this episode and see what the next mission is. So you might be thinking, hey, what's the urgent quest? Well, the urgent quest is the land shark. It's the big guy. It's the Cephadrome. Because, of course, the little ones weren't enough, there's got to be a big one. I am not doing that today. And tomorrow, we're going to grind. Don't you worry, guys. We're going to get plenty of the grinding, the actual monster hunting in. The only reason I haven't grinded to this point is because I happen to be really good at this game. I mean, I think. I'm like averagely good at this game. But even so, that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing me suffer for what little time I did. Thankfully, I have to hurry up and get this edited and get to work. I got a lot of stuff going on. I got a lot of plans coming for the channel. And you know what? Get me to 100 subscribers, and I will have a surprise for you guys. You guys are going to love it. Well, at least one of you is going to love it. I'm pretty sure at least one of you is going to love it. That's it. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye now.